YouTube, what's up? Back at it again with another video. It's Saturday at the time of recording. It's been a busy day for me. I caught a cruise, had good meals, but let's get to the topic of this video. And this video is become stronger than Samson. Samson, if you don't know, it's based on a biblical story. I believe the Bible's amazing. I'm not a Christian, I'm not affiliated, but I believe it contains a lot of useful parables and it contains a lot of wisdom. You just have to use it in a certain way and sort of take what you choose to out of each book, But the story of Samson and Delilah is a story that I love, because he's known as one of the strongest men in the Bible. He could defeat lions with his bare hands. He was worth 100 men. He was very, very powerful. They tried to defeat him several times. They couldn't. He ended up, long story short, he ended up marrying Delilah, I believe. Don't take my word for the story, but he ended up being with her, and she asked him for the source of his strength. She kept asking him. She kept pestering him, and he would lie and tell her it's this. And eventually he told her the truth. And when he told her the truth, she exploited that truth, and Samson was defeated. So you hear that story and you're like, this is the strongest man in the Bible, but he was defeated by Delilah. Samson wasn't practicing semen retention. Samson was weak. I don't care how strong you are physically, because those who are truly strong know that strength is not in the physical. That's why a lot of the time, those guys who go to the gym and get in this crazy bodybuilder physique, a lot of that's ego. A lot of that is just for aesthetics. A lot of that, and fine, it's okay if you want to look like a gorilla, great, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're the strongest, So it doesn't matter how much physical strength you have. If you haven't got the capacity to withhold your seed and the capacity to refrain from giving in to a woman's demands, you're not strong. And Samson wasn't strong, in my opinion. I always was like, I want to be strong like Samson. Why would you want to be strong like a man who lost the seed? He lost the seed, and he pretty much lost his life. He lost the seed. He wasn't strong enough to hold on. So yeah, that's my perspective on the story. He released the seed to Delilah. He was probably having sex with her every night, releasing. He ended up telling her the secret to his strength. And then he got defeated. I don't understand how that could be the strongest guy in the Bible. So I think that's what I take from that story. There's a lot of people who take different things from that story, blah, 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 blah. But I think the most important thing to take from that story is be careful. Be careful when it comes to women. Be careful when it comes to holding onto your energy and holding onto your seed. Proverbs 31 verse 3 is one of my favorite verses in the Bible. I'm saying this off head, but it's, give not your energy unto a woman. Give not your strength unto a woman for that which destroys kings. Look it up, 31 verse 3, Proverbs 31 verse 3. So that's how you can use the Bible. Give not your energy. Hold on to your energy. Samson was weak because he gave his energy to the woman, and the woman used that to destroy him. So yeah, that's the message today. It's a short one, but yeah, I hope that changes your perspective on that story if you've heard it before. I've never really actually heard anyone deliver it like that. But yeah, you can become stronger than Samson. So the way I see it, I'm stronger than him. I don't care if he could rip lions. He couldn't even control his own lust. He couldn't control his own urge. He couldn't control his desires. I don't give a fuck. I could destroy lions too, So you're stronger than Samson if you can keep on this journey. That's what it is.